Hello, everybody. I am another video I didn't know I was going to make, but here I am. This video, a bit about 45 and more goings on beyond the drone narrative. Yeah, that second one especially. So, 45. It's just been reported out by Occupy Democrats. Judge Merchan. Judge dooms Trump presidency with bombshell ruling. Well, I don't know about that, but what happened was Trump's motion to dismiss charges regarding his criminal case in New York, trying to cite the Supreme Court. Well, they did cite it. The Supreme Court's presidential immunity don't apply to the states. It applies federally, sure, not to the states, But we live in the upside down time right now. And whoops, sorry about that. Even the judges, it's just wackadoodle. It is just wackadoodle. So, because the deal is Trump's interference, it predates 45's first presidency. His the one term in which he was, what do you call that? Impeached twice in 4 years. But yeah, predates it. And once again, I'm going to ask, can you say executive order? 484. I just did a video on it. I got 2 of them on it now. So here's the third one mentioning it. So I thought I would do a little card pull on that. And then I've got tarot, the unexplained tarot, for the next one, which talks about drones. But this drone thing, the truth of the matter is, if those drones are up at 50,000 feet, they're not from this planet. Depending on how they move, of course. But if they're moving at warp speed and like that, kind of, well, there ain't nothing. Well, if it's unmanned, yeah, that would be doable. But this is a false flag. They're working up false flag. We've been expecting this for a long, long time. Those of us that have been aware. And yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about Steve Greer. For those of you poking around this information, you should recognize that name. Okay, so I'm going to do a little reading here. See, Trump cooked his own goose with this executive order that he put together in September of 2018. That's when he signed it. In the middle of the month. I think it was written up on the 12th, and he signed it on the 14th. So, sorry about the hat, but, Not exactly having a good hair moment, so I slapped the hat on. You know how it is. So, anyway, let's take a look at Trump, his energy with this. Yeah, and then it was funny because on Occupy Democrat, it was what Trump said. I don't follow any of the social platforms. I really don't. I don't have time, nor do I want to. But evidently, I don't see how he's going to get in. I know, no. He cooked his own goose. I just, the inauguration, I just don't see that happening. Because he did a great job right in that time frame. So it's only after the states certify their votes is when the investigation can officially begin. And of course, they've been investigating this for the last 4 years, hard and heavy. And so it's all there. It's all handy and ready. And they got wind the day of the election because Biden loves the intelligence department. Loves his people. And he utilizes them because he's smart. He's not a genius or the bigly brain, but he's intelligent. And it's all been happening. They were notified on election day about the shenanigans that went on to steal the vote. And there's proof. It was traced back to Russia. And if you bother to read the executive order or listen to me read it in the video that I put out yesterday, you will hear how this man has cooked his own goose. You know, but he never wanted to be president in the first place. Ever. It's always been about the grift. Always. That's all that's important. In his world, that's what's important. It's the game. It's the work. And this has been an ongoing saga of WWE by the World Wrestling Entertainment. Used to be the World Wrestling Federation. And then it got switched to entertainment. So, for the last 10 years, we have been entertained by 45 because of what he learned sitting in the audience and then standing next to Vince McMahon, the owner and CEO of WWE for decades. Got to know himself some pretty highfalutin wrestlers. Money talks, you know. That's what they say. Money talks. Anyway, let's take a look at this energy Trump's today. What are we doing here? Eight of Cups. This would be looking. You're either walking away or headed for a higher ground with the Eight of Cups. Okay? That's the situation here. And there is no higher ground than the presidency. But you see, he knows what he did. He knows. And what I mean by what he did is I'm talking about that executive order he wrote. Yeah. He put that in there. He didn't have to do that. And it was in the middle of his first term, which I find interesting. Okay, now the challenge. The challenging energies. This is either a hindrance or an obstacle to him. Hindrance or an obstacle. And we've got the star card. It's the star is all about hope. And it's his hindrance or obstacle. Because evidently it ain't his hope. Yeah, that seems a little odd. Oh, okay. And then we have the root of it all. This speaks to the underlying reason for the issue or subconscious thought. 7 of Pentacles here. And this one, the New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange. That's what it's all been about for him. That's what it's always been about. Okay. The money. Always about the money. Okay. Now, we look at the past, which speaks to the events or energy of the past that may be repeating or still affecting his situation. We got the 9 of Cups in the past. This is the wish fulfillment card. Okay? Most readers call this the wish fulfillment card. But do you see how this woman is packed? She's totally packed, ready to go, sitting on her luggage. Very interesting, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, yes. The wish fulfillment. Yeah. That could be a hindrance. Yeah. Could be affecting the situation. It sure could. Now, the thoughts. This speaks to what is currently on the mind and being thought about. This one comes up routinely with him, the Queen of Pentacles. The woman and the children. Well, at least he cares about somebody. I mean, seriously. So, and let's see where we're going next with this. The future speaks to what to expect next based on the current energy or happenings. The world. Change don't get no bigger than this. And in this deck, one of the reasons why this is the one I use for his readings, look at the flags there. From around the world. Okay? This position speaks to what to expect next based on the current energy or happenings. So the world is involved, literally and figuratively. The world is involved in all of this. It involves the world. What affects us affects the world. What affects America affects the world bigly. Okay. Okay. Feelings speaks to what is being felt about the situation or events around it. This can reveal how Trump feels even though he doesn't say it. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Community. He has his community. And it's very important to him. Okay? It's very important to him. His class, his standing. So that's what this is. Look at these people. You know, raising their cups to one another. It's very, very community loving. They love each other. The environment. This is the next card. Speaks to what is going on. Yeah. 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords speaks to what's going on. Uh-huh. Okay. What does that mean? Help intervenes, and there is calmer times ahead. This is for the environment, for everyone around him. And then we've got the insight card, usually called hopes and fears. The insight. This position speaks to what a person would like to happen or what they fear will happen. This is not a predictive position. It's just insight. And we got the Tower. In this card specifically, those are the Twin Towers. Foundation. It's crumbling. The outcome speaks to the conclusion of the issue. Man, it's right on the money. We had the Tower followed by the Death card. You got that? The Death card. Like I said, he cooked his own goose. Shadow card. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Most hurtful heartache ever. Behind that's the Magician. Behind that, the 5 of Wands, where they're pinning his head down. I got this in the last reading, I think it was. Wow. Anyway. My, oh my. That is what I have on Trump. So, on 45. So, he's... Okay, I'm going to pick these up. What are we doing on time here? Oh, no, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, I'll weave those back in a minute. Okay, now, moving on to my next topic at hand. Okay, going beyond the drone narrative. All right, first of all, this is a bunch of BS. All right, it's phony, it's fraudulent. The beings that have that are looking over us, and I mean they are over every. And I know if you've been listening at all, you know that you've heard that they are over every nuclear silo location on this planet. Because we don't just hurt our planet, we hurt their atmosphere. We hurt other planets when the stupid ones do things like this. So, all right. And also, I mixed all these up. So these got reversals in them. And I'm using, for this next read, sorry. This is Tarot Unexplained. Okay. We got spaceships. We got, what do they call them? They call them knockers and ghosts and portals. So the knockers are the wands, the portals are cups, the ghosts are swords, and the pentacles are saucers. Okay, the page is a fan, the knight is a hunter, the queen is an advocate, and the king is a skeptic. Okay. Hey. And I got a little book and it's got all the meanings on it. So we'll have fun with this. There you go. Okay. But first I got to tell you, Dr. Stephen Greer. I never thought I'd be saying anything like this, but I'm going to. I've been waiting for this moment, really. You see, there are two people that are major players here, and Stephen Greer is not the first one. He is not the master. He comes in second, okay? The first one is a lady who has been investigating, boots on the ground. And some of you have heard me before, the newer ones haven't. So here it is. Since 1979, Linda Moulton Howe. All right. I should put this in I'm going to put it up on a banner for you. Let me see if I can create another one. Okay, I can take this one out. Okay. And then, all right, I got room. All right, so I am going to type her name in. I'm going to tell you where to find her. I know there's another Linda Howe around, and she does Reiki or healing or something else. Okay, but this is not that one. This is Linda Moulton Howe. She uses all three names, always has. And you will find her. She has a channel, Earth Files is her channel. Her website, where she's got thousands upon thousands of files. And I've got two of her big booksellers right here. I paid big money for them because she's that big of a deal. Okay, Linda Moulton Howe at Earth Files. Her website is earthfiles.com. Okay. And let's see, can I put that up there? Yeah, there she is right there. Linda Moulton Howe at Earth Files. That at Earth Files is the YouTube channel. And you can go there and watch everything for free. She's been, how long ago did she come on? I can't even remember how long. I've been following Linda since she first came on YouTube. And I believe I was part of the ones that were aware of her, way before the pandemic, that's for sure. So anyway, Linda Moulton Howe. She will be next month. She will be 82 years old, right? She's educated in communication and earth sciences. That's where she first began her reporting. She was divinely placed right where she's at in the beginning of this journey. Cattle mutilations was the first thing that Linda investigated. All right. And why am I telling you about this today? Because Stephen Greer. All right. Now, like I said, I've been following this man a long time. And it was more than what? It was within the last 6 months. I'm going to give him leeway on this. Big leeway. He would tell anyone who listened, cattle mutilations are bunk. That's what he would say. This is done by the military industrial hardware. The nefarious ones on this planet. This isn't happening by anyone off planet. He was a real Pollyanna. That's my word. I would call him. His attitude was very Pollyanna. And I use that term because I have been following Linda Moulton Howe for so long. Like I said, you do your own poking around and investigating. But before you go to Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer, I suggest you start at earthfiles.com. Okay. Now, and Dr. Stephen Greer, I couldn't believe this. So I get emails, all right, from Dr. Stephen Greer and Disclosure, and some of you know that I was an ambassador. That's what they called it, because they had their little group thing going and all this. And I thought, well, okay, I'll get in there, maybe get some fresh information and I could share with all of you. And no, it didn't work out that way. Not at all. Not at all. What I found there was just, it was like people stepping off the street and going, what's it all mean? Well, yeah. So anyway, that's what was going on there. But this, it says drstevengreer.com. The date, he's got copyright 1995. He didn't write this in 1995, but he's just putting it under the 1995 copyright. And he says here, the reports of livestock animals that were being dissected under strange and inexplicable circumstances first started appearing in the 1970s. Some of the incidents were associated with sightings of UFOs. The incisions on animal carcasses demonstrated the use of sophisticated dissection techniques, possibly involving laser-like technology. Since the initial reports, tabloid journalists and UFO investigators have bombarded us with the point of view that these dissections are cruel cattle mutilations, presumably carried out by diabolical aliens. Whether or not the ETs are involved in all the dissections, it has never been clearly established. If they were truly responsible for some of the dissections, alternative interpretations of their actions indicating positive or benign extraterrestrial motivations are almost never discussed. Look, I'll tell you about these cattle mutilations. All right. And there ain't no high laser tool, surgical tool of any magnitude on planet Earth that can remove the heart of a cow without making an incision somewhere. Oh, and not only that, but the sac, they got a special name for it, that the heart sits in, all right? That special sac, that was found still intact without the heart in that cow. Yeah, I hate to say this, but Stephen Greer is blowing smoke up your backside. And it pisses me off. So, anyway. So I thought I'd do a reading on Dr. Stephen Greer. You know, I take all this very seriously. You know, I became aware of this in 1968. I just turned 70. So, would it have been 1968? I'm 70. 54. Yeah. So, anyway. So I'm going to lay out some cards in Dr. Stephen Greer. And let's see. What kind of energy we're dealing with him these days. Oh, and another thing I did mention is that when this was brought up, Dr. Stephen Greer and his attitude was brought up to Linda Moulton Howe. It wasn't more than 4 months ago when she was questioned about him. And she would never bad talk anybody. And she never has, and she never will. But what she did say is, and these were her words, what I will say is to ask, who's paying him? Okay. Who is paying Dr. Stephen Greer to say that? So, you know. Anyway, I'm going to let the universe take care of all of this because that's what happens. The universe will take care of all this. I don't want to cause any clanging going on. I think the last time I was shuffling and I was causing this to clang a little bit. But anyway, you go check out Linda Moulton Howe at Earth Files on YouTube. It's at Earth Files on YouTube. And her website is earthfiles.com. All right. And if you need to go check out Dr. Greer, if you don't know who he is, you can find him at drstephengreer.com is his channel. And he's got on the website his latest bump up with his channel. It's at Dr. Stephen Greer -disclosure. Okay. And you can find his channel there. Dr. Stephen Greer. Let's take a look at your energy. What is going on with you? Dr. Stephen Greer. Okay. Do you want me to stop there? Okay. All right. So let's get this all out here going. All right. So with the Dr. Stephen Greer situation, we got Skeptic of Saucers. Skeptic of Saucers. So this is Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. The Money Man. Interesting. Speaks of the current energy around Dr. Greer. Okay. Hey, everybody here on the planet needs money. But, yeah. So, King of Pentacles. And also, what else we got on the King of Pentacles? Do my little sheeties here. And he is hardworking. He absolutely is. He is generous and he's determined. Generosity and being determined. Those are two of the fine qualities of the King of Pentacles. And it did come up right. Okay. And then we have got the challenge speaks to the energy that is a hindrance or obstacle to him. Really interesting. Because I laid all these out, the cards out on the table because they're doing reversals. When I do reversals, and I use my hands and I shuffle them all around like that and then put them together. So this is interesting. We have the skeptic of knockers showing up. The skeptic of knockers as his obstacle and challenge. And the knockers are the wands, like the King of Wands. Yeah, this would be the King of Wands. Is his obstacle. And who is more that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I know. I'll muse this over as I go. And then we've got the root of this energy. This position speaks to the underlying reason for the issues or the subconscious thought. Well, it looks. This is a major arcana. Wow. This is the high. No, this is the Empress. Okay. Growth, fertility, and action. Well, that's what he's always about anyway. But look at that. Yeah. Still the splattering of blood about there. But that is the Empress. Growth, fertility, and action is the energy of this card. Okay. All right. And now we're going to look at the past. This position speaks to the events or energy of the past that may be repeating or still affecting the situation. Oh, we have a reversal. A 2 of saucers. So I'll show you upright. Upright. This is it. What it would look like. But it came in reversed. All right. So I got to look at the little book. Well, let's see. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna turn these cards over first, and then I'll check that out. Okay, now we go to the thoughts. The position speaks to what is currently on the mind and being thought about for Dr. Stephen Greer. Oh, we got a reversal again. 10 of saucers. Okay, upright, but it came in reversed. Okay. Well, I'll check these out. Okay, now we've got the future position we're looking at. Upright, 3 of portals. Okay, and okay, we had 2 saucers, and the saucers are the pentacles. All right, and the portals are, come on, portal. Oh, cups. 3 cups, upright. All right, so that's community, you know, and with good energy. Good energy. All right, and now we've got, okay, the feelings are coming up next. Speaks to what is being felt about the situation or events around it. This can reveal something about them even if they don't say it. Oh, we have a reversal. Hunter of saucers. Okay, so upright, but it came in reversed. Okay, Put this down. And the saucers are pentacles. Yeah. We got a lot of pentacles on the board. Saucers. Earth, materialism. A lot of materialism. Money. Okay. So now we're looking at the environment. Speaks to what is going on around. And we have got Major Arcana. I think this is the Emperor. Endred Cold. Is that supposed to be a name? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the Emperor. And this came in reversed. Okay. So this is upright. This is reversed. And the Emperor reversed ain't never good. Okay. Now, the next one we've got here is this is the insight card. This speaks to hopes and fears, but this is only insight. Oh, look at this. We got the 6 of knockers upright. Okay. Knockers are supposed to be Sasquatch. And these are the wands. Okay, 6 of wands. So this is public recognition or victory. I'm going with public recognition right there. That's insight. Okay, now the outcome, the conclusion. Oh, we've got it. We've got, is this the, let me check, see which, make sure I know. Oh, justice. The Thunderbird is what it calls itself. Came in reverse, but this is upright. See that Thunderbird there? It was pulled in reverse. Oh, punishment, unjust. Dishonesty. Let's see what the shadow card is, shall we? What are we doing with time? We've got the 3 of ghost reversed. That's what that is. This would be upright, but it was reversed. 3 of ghost, which is swords. Swords. Reversed. 3 of swords. Well, maybe not so if it's reversed. Okay, let me see what all this has to tell us. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, this one's got a good index, so I'll try not to put this too long. Saucers, portals, black man, saucers. Okay, skeptic. The skeptic is 95. Hold on. Okay, the skeptic of saucers. Upright, it's financial stability, abundance, and security. Okay. The phenomena. This is interesting. Hearing a pig-like squealing as you walk to your car in the parking lot alone at night. A hailstorm with a hail the size of a hen's eggs. Huh. The skeptic of saucers is a likable fellow, a local businessman maybe your neighbor. Unlike some other skeptics who have brutish and rude attitudes, the skeptic of saucers is funny and laid back. He just doesn't believe in anything he hasn't seen with his own two eyes. And aliens? That's a bridge too far for him. Even if a gigantic craft were to hover directly overhead, as it does in this card, if he saw it, he'd say it was a drone or a hoax. Or maybe he'd chalk it up to having had a few drinks earlier and he'd simply misidentified a plane or a helicopter. The skeptic of saucers is associated with the element of earth, which represents stability, security, and material possessions. The skeptic in this card is great with money. Every endeavor he attempts is successful and turns out well. Well, has a note at the end. Oh, this is a meditate note. Are you owning your wealth, or is your wealth owning you? Well, he never fancied himself as a wealthy man. He gave up millions, leaving the medical field to do this. I mean, when he began this journey, it was a very noble journey. Very noble indeed. Okay, so the challenge card here. Jasmine, you want to get up here? You can come up here if you want. Get up on the back of the chair if you need to. Okay, sorry. So let's look at the skeptic of knockers. This is his challenge. Now, this can be a little longer than I thought, but, it's important. So if you feel it is, you'll hang in. Thank you for being here, by the way. Okay, skeptic of knockers. And it was upright. Leadership, dynamic, bullheaded, stubborn, and risks involved. The phenomena, seeing tracks and hearing distant grunts and howls, but choosing to ignore them or explain them away. The skeptic of knockers is portrayed arms folded with a cynical expression, symbolizing power and authority. In case you need to be reminded, this is him. Okay. He stands in a forest, convinced he is alone, while behind him a large Sasquatch silently approaches. He is flanked by the moon and the constellation Leo, as well as two mountain ranges, symbolizing the challenge of determining fact from fiction when dealing with an unexplained phenomena. But remember, skeptics are bullheaded, stubborn, and unlikely to listen to you. Upright or reversed, a skeptic will try to use their authority and leadership ability to dominate conversations, especially at work or social gatherings. The skeptic of knockers. Oh, that's reversed. It's not reversed. Okay. The meditate note on this one. Are you listening to those around you? ? Not just hearing, but truly listening without feeling the need to answer, correct, or inform those who are conversing with you. Question to ask, yeah. Now, the root, where we have the Empress, number 3. I think so. Yep. The Empress. This lovely. Yeah. Okay. And this is the root we're talking about. Majors. Here we go. La Llorona. I believe that's how the name they give her. And she's dealing with mothers and children is what she's about. Challenging the relationship with your partner, open relationships and really? Let me read this again. Dealings with mothers and children, period. Then it goes on. Challenging the relationship with your partner, period. Open relationships and threesomes, period. Okay? And then the phenomena. Hearing footsteps in the hallways or outside, period. The sensation of being followed, period. Okay. All right. There's two words here. It's succubi and incubi. I know. I gotta look this up. Sorry. I don't know all the words in the world. Followed. Okay. S-U, maybe you know this word. C-C-U-B-I. S-U-C-C-U-B-I. Definition. A female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men. Ew! I could have done without that. But that did bring up a story that I heard. I was told kind of this thing, only the one that told me about her experience was like a 19-year-old girl. She just graduated high school. It was during the summertime. Okay. Okay, so this other word is incubi. I-N-C-U-B-I. Ah, dang it. Incubi. Definition. A male demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women. God, of course, right? All right. Hey. Wait a minute. You're here. Oh, yeah. You're right here. Okay. All right. Sorry, eyes. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? All right. Here's the big message here in it. The Llorona, evidently it means weeping woman. So this is supposed to be a weeping woman. Is an old Mexican legend. Oh. She's a wailing spirit who cries for the children she drowned in a river. Oh, man. Now, who does that remind you of? Because that was in the news, what is that, 10, 20 years ago? Sorry. Okay, she is seen or heard by riverbanks at night. She appears to men as a seductive siren, turning into a terrifying specter. Meetings with her seldom end well. She's a difficult card. This is a card of chaotic magic, mental instability, infidelity, and deception. In extreme cases, this is a card where mommy can go a little crazy. In such cases, this is the official Mommy Dearest card. in the meditate, just because I've been reading the other ones. Ask yourself, is there a third person in my life, either a close friend or lover? Are they causing turmoil or suspicion? Is there jealousy that I am missing? Am I the cause of the jealousy? Is it really me who is jealous? Why? Man, this is one head tripping card. Pew. Okay, and that was the root. This was the root. Ew. Ew. Okay. I think I've got that on my system now. My stone. Clear it out. Clear. Okay. All right. Let's go. Continue on. Okay, then the past. We get to the past part. And we've got the two saucers reversed to remind you of that. Okay, so what was going on in the past? This is, I've never read on Greer before. Never. Not too great doing it now. Okay, births, coasts, knockers, majors. Where's my saucers at? There it is. In the back. Okay, two saucers reversed. Here we go. Reversed. Lack of balance and stability. Resisting change. Financial ups and downs. This isn't fun anymore. Stagnation. Okay, crap. Yeah, I can see it and feel it now. Yeah. Resisting change is in there. Financial ups and downs. Okay, it says two saucers fly across the night sky. The constellation Capricorn points downward towards the saucers. Below the saucers, echoing the same position as the saucers, are two black cattle. One saucer has a golden glow representing fortunes. The other glows red, symbolizing a warning. The two of saucers can mean you have too many irons in the fire. Maybe you have a day job and a night job. Maybe your daytime activities seem to contradict your nighttime ones. For example, the drug dealer who is putting himself through school, or a zoologist who hunts for chupacabras. In order to succeed, you need to be flexible and able to adapt to changing circumstances. You need to find balance between work and play, and to prioritize self-care in order to maintain your well-being. He's going to be, 70 in June. I think that's what he said. I think that was the month. His age may be catching up to him, and his attitude, and just getting tired, just being tired. Okay, so now we have the thoughts. This speaks to what is currently on the mind and being thought about. And in reverse, we have the Ten of Saucers, which is Pentacles. So upright would be legacy, but it ain't. It's reversed. Why is that happening? I want to see something here before I go to the book. Pentacles. Reverse is dark money. Okay. 10 of saucers. Let's see what that says reversed in here. Yeah. Okay, reverse financial hardship, disconnected from family. All right. I know all of his kids are grown. He's grandpa now. And there's another character, younger person, who's attached themselves to him and befriended him, in this time of looking for some change. This young person blows a lot of smoke. And I don't know that, I know Greer's not seeing it like that. That's what I've been concerned about since the summer. And I really noticed how tight he's getting in there. Okay. So the big explanation here. 10 scarlet saucers fly in formation over a field. A lone bovine cow grazes nearby, unaware of their presence. The two lead craft combine their beams into one. Inside this beam, the rancher's wife has been returned. The full moon in the background and the number 10 both indicate the completion of a task. The 10 of saucers suggests that you have achieved a level of financial stability and security. You may have inherited wealth, or you may have built a successful business or career that provides for your needs and those of your loved ones. This card represents wealth, abundance, and legacy. You may be enjoying your success with your family and community. You may also be thinking about your legacy and how you can pass on your wealth and knowledge to the future generations. The 10 of saucers reverse suggests a loss of stability, financial hardship, and disconnection from family and community. It may indicate a need to reassess your priorities and take action to restore balance in your life. Okay, so now in the future position here, we have the 3 portals upright, and that is the cups. And this speaks to what to expect next based on the current energy or happenings. And we've got friendship, creativity, collaboration, gratitude, 3 close friends. Okay. The phenomena it speaks of here is weird things happening in threes, energy surges and power outages. The time at which the power becomes restored will have a 3 in it. Interesting. 3 portals cling together in a group. They are shaped a bit like eggs. Yeah, that's what these look like, remember. Yeah, it's talking portals. Portals is the future. Above the moon is waning as the constellation of Cancer moves away. The 3 portals have a quiet glow to them, beckoning the viewer to come within them. They're close together like a family. 3 is an important number, not only in magic, but in the universe. Nikola Tesla once said, if you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. He really did say that. His obsession with 3 ran further. He would wash his hands 3 times in a row. preferred hotel room numbers that were divisible by 3, and often circled buildings 3 times before entering. And that's something. There's a meditate down here. It says, are you noticing all the 3s in your life right now? Maybe you should. It is the vibration of the universe. Like that. Okay. Next is the feeling card, a hunter of saucers, reversed. Okay. This is upright, but it came in reversed. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hunter of saucers. Reversed, lack of progress, stubbornness, being overly cautious, and saucers or pentacles. I just want to make sure. So that's like the 3 of pentacles. Or no, we're talking the hunter of saucers. The hunter represents night. So there's movement. Okay, lack of progress, stubbornness, being overly cautious. And this is in the position of feelings, which is the self in the Celtic cross. Speaks to what is being felt about the situation or events around him. And this can reveal how Greer is feeling when he's never said it. The phenomena it mentions in here is intense lights appearing in the sky, causing temporary blindness and amnesia. Now, the big wordiness of this card is the hunter stares upward and is bathed in a beam of golden light from a craft above. He is unafraid of the craft, unafraid even of being taken. Secretly, he may wish to be taken by them to avoid the drudgery of his day job. His arm is up to shield his eyes from the light, or is he saluting them? Now, it kind of looks that way, if you look at it like that. Okay, still, that's upright position. Okay. 2 tall pines flank him, representing the choices before him. The constellation Capricorn forms a bridge between the 2 trees as it appears to cradle the UFO. Capricorn represents earth, practicality, and physical responsibility. The choice he makes now will have long-term financial impact. The hunter of saucers is a practical and responsible figure who is focused on achieving material success through hard work and dedication in its upright form. This card represents reliability, stability, and steadfast approach to achieving one's goals. Again, this came up reversed. In the meditation here at the bottom, meditate on this. It says, what choices are you facing? Are you financial? Are they financial? Not are you. Are they financial? If so, are you saving? Are you putting money into multiple locations? Have you researched them? Okay, so that's the feelings portion. The environment speaks to what is going on around Greer, and we've got a reverse. This character is the Emperor. He's the number 4 in the majors. Indrid Cold, Indrid space cold. That's upright, but it came up reversed. So let's see what we got here. Reversed, fear of taking action, lying in bed, afraid to move, unexpected phone calls, strangers appearing, people speaking nonsense. Oh, Jesus, what a way. Yeah, this is the environment. So this ain't Greer himself. This is just the environment. Fear of taking action, lying in bed, afraid to move, unexpected phone calls, strangers appearing, people speaking nonsense. Okay, the phenomenon, strange phone calls with no one on the line or someone who knows secret things about you. See, I think the only secret things they would know about him at this point is the influx of cash. Why do I say that? What you're not aware of, unless you have been following Greer for years, they have a piece of property now. And this is only developed within the last few years. It's not very old. And it's in the hills. Where's he live? They got the hills of Kentucky. I think it's Virginia. But anyway, he's got a resort now for his people, the CE5s, that vector in the spaceships. And if you don't know about this, you don't know nothing about Greer. And you go to his website and find out. drstephengreer.com website. Or check out his channel on YouTube, Dr. Stephen Greer Disclosure. Okay. All right. Meditation, ask yourself, do I feel truly grounded? What things trigger me or cause me to lose my anchor or sense of being grounded and in the moment? I don't know. This is feeling a little dicey to me. Okay, now the hopes and fears. This is just an insight card. Just insight. Oh, shoot. Where'd you go? There we go. Just a second. Sorry. All right. No, you were right there. Okay. Sorry. Okay, 6 of knockers. We had this upright. 6 of knockers is wands. 6 of wands. So this is the card of public recognition. For me, mainly, that's what this is. For many, it's a victory card. So the 6 of knockers, and this is just an insight card. Let's see, knockers. All right. Found them relatively fast. 6 of knockers, upright, right here. Being in a position of leadership, which he is. Success, he is. Good news, a promotion, a raise, a mention in the press or other recognition, bliss, being happy. Yeah. And see, and I'm hearing more and more readers and the like uttering his name. Because, and what I find a little disturbing is that, these readers are here because of COVID. Many are here because of COVID and had not heard of anything about this until now. So, and instead of finding references or places to send their people to learn. You know, they take a shot at reading about it, which is okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what it says upright. And the phenomena is a quieting of the signs and omens, a sensation or a feeling that we have reached a truce with the phenomena. Okay. It says Leo is balanced beneath the new moon as if to taunt the sun into catching it. A golden orb appears in the sky as our Sasquatch friend picks up a knocker and continues her journey without her partner at her side. She feels at peace, calmer, and in harmony with nature. 4 additional knocking sticks have been arranged by her, and a 5th one added across for structure. This is a card of personal recognition. You may have won an award, gotten press coverage, or been mentioned by a social media influencer. I would say that all of those things have happened for Dr. Greer in these recent weeks. Okay, now the outcome speaks of the conclusion, and we have got, this was justice, wasn't it? I think so. Second. Yeah, justice. Here it's Thunderbird, and it came up reversed here in this reading. What in the Sam blazes is going on here? Hold on. I don't know. Yeah. Technology's getting a little touchy and weird. All right, you still there? Oh, crybaby, we're over an hour. I am so sorry for being over an hour. Okay. The 10th card, last one. All right. Let me read and we'll get this closed up. I apologize for the length of this, but it was an important one. Okay, reversed. Feeling vulnerable, losing strength, feeling drained, using strength and anger in harmful ways. Phenomena, experiences that you can't explain because only you get it. Yeah, I can see that happening. Okay. The Thunderbird is seen flying upward as the sun disappears behind the horizon. In the darkening sky, we see the constellation Leo and the infinity symbol that seems to be tracking the flight of this mighty COVID. Cattle graze peacefully below, oblivious. A mythical American avian, the Thunderbird, is the emblem of strength for many people of the First Nations. The Sioux and the Ojibwe believe the Thunderbird to be a great protector of humankind. The Thunderbird is so strong it can snatch up an orca and smash it against a cliff. The Thunderbird's strength comes from within, like the Leo CEO who can silence a room with merely a look. The Thunderbird knows its presence is a force to be reckoned with. However, when physical strength and courage are needed, nothing can stop the Thunderbird, not even the evil Miskinku, the horned serpents that want to destroy mankind. Okay, I don't know how to say the name, but it's the evil one. It's spelled capital M-I-S-I. Is that an I or an L? Let me see, make sure. Yeah. Miskinku. Misik Inu. Bick. I know. I'm not very good with my own language, let alone anyone else's, and I'm sorry. I do apologize. Okay, and we got the shadow card, the Three of Ghosts reversed. Okay. So the Three of Ghosts reversed, and the Ghost through the Swords. Okay, so this is the last card here, and you're hiding behind one. Where are you at? There you are. Ghosts, I got you. I got you. Okay. Three of Ghosts reverse. See, so this shadow card is all over this. All of this reading. Reversed healing and closure. The seeker is focused on self-care and moving forward. Yeah, I believe that. Three spirits following you. Light, two white candles, can be votives or even birthday candles, to appease them, or they will continue. Wow. Three old tombstones stand alongside each other at the edge of a field. That's the upright position here. Okay. Are they a family? Do they represent your ancestral spirits? Or are they the spirits who have chosen to watch over you? Above the constellation Libra points to two of the grave markers. Three moths representing the dead and the underworld fly around the graves. Are these spirits in moth form? Spirits often appear as moths. The Three of Ghosts upright represent heartbreak, grief, and betrayal. The card encourages the seeker to face their pain and work through their emotions in order to heal and move on. So if you did the meditation on this one, it asks, do you have unfinished business with the dead? Did someone you know die and leave you with something you never got to say? I know I have. Light the candles, see phenomena, and speak your peace. Wow. Okay. So how brave are you? How we're doing what? 123 in? Oh my goodness sakes alive. Oh, this calls for a dragon. Calls for a dragon oracle to cleanse our palates and our minds and our spirit. Yeah, I like it. How about you? At this point, why not? Seriously. Okay. Show me which one. Show me which one. That one? Okay. Spirit has chosen. Oh. Afriel and Beliza. A fresh wind is blowing into your life. Believe in your divine guidance and recognize all the gifts along your path. There it is. There it is. All right. I'm sorry it took so long to get here, but thank you for hanging in with me. Both readings were important. Both of them were. And I thank you for caring enough about yourself and the world around you to listen. And please do check out Linda Moulton Health and Dr. Stephen Greer if you need to. And you should. He's got great stuff too. Both of them. Especially Linda. All right? I love y'all. I'm sending y'all agape love. Thank you. I knew something like that was going to happen. Thank you. Okay. I'll take real good care of yourself. Thank you for being here. And remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light because you are the light. Each one of us are light beings. All right? I love you. And I will see you in the next video. You take real good care of yourself until then. Okay? Bye for now.